Okay, this is a follow-up to my ProComp SS-6 installation on 18 Cherokee Trailhawk. So I did end up putting in a bus bar that's just screwed in, bolted into a piece of a spare aluminum I had, and I connected it to the sensor. I put a ground lead onto the ground over here where the other stuff was grounded, just so I got a nice good thing. And this pops off. And you can see I got at least 6 spots. I got 6 connectors on the ProComp. The second one there, I actually did end up wired in my GMRS radio. I ran that wire into some plastic tubing, some conduit, and split the ground off there. It goes to the bus bar. The positive comes in to the connector here, right there. I did find a grommet for, and I won't get under the Jeep today, but for where I go through the firewall. And it takes up, it's a loose fit just like the plug was that was in there, but it works good. I got it in there and I put some silicone caulk in there to kind of fill up the gaps. So inside, get underneath here, it runs in. Alright, so inside it goes in through the firewall. You can see I got the soft braided cable that went with the ProComp to the controller and the hard plastic conduit. I actually had 2 grommets because there's multiple layers of, body between in that hole. I was thinking I might be able to get 2 grommets in there, but I really couldn't. So I snake it up underneath where these lights are down here, and then I connect the ProComp. This flat plastic cable is the controller end of the ProComp, and I've got it plugged right there where I can access it. I can shove that up in there more if I want to, but I snake it around the edge of the dash here. You see I was just able to push it in there pretty well, and I got it connected right here. So I didn't end up using tape. I thought of a trick. I've got a Pro Clip. I'm a big fan of Pro Clip for my phone mount. And you see here I just got a suction cup mount on this tilt wireless charger. I'm a big wireless charging guy. But I love Pro Clip because they find unique ways to connect things in your cars without permanently damaging them. And that one slides into, the air vent there. But over here I was like, well, could I do something similar with this air vent? And I'll pull right out on this. So this is the mount that came with the ProComp, and you can see right here above the vent there's a little gap in the dash, and I was like, I wonder if that'll just slide right in there. And if you just push it straight in, it slides right in there, and it's pretty stable. If I had to, I could put a little strip of tape on there to make it stay, but I like that. And the cool thing about the ProComp, it doesn't matter which way you install it because it's just how you place the stickers. So that's how the ProComp is. And as I said earlier, I got a GMRS radio. I got a Midland, what is this, MXT MA275. It doesn't. I think it's an MXT 275, where all the controls are on the head hand unit. And I got that mounted underneath the seat again, just with Velcro and stuff, and I can show you that. But anyway, I ran the hard plastic conduit just from that gap there behind this trim piece all the way down to the seat. You can see there. And I just got it pushed under the seat and then connected to my radio down there. And that radio is just, again, 3M Velcroed to the top of that bar. It's got just enough clearance for the chair to move around. And then the mic comes out the front. And the radio, or the antenna, when I need to use it, I just run that through the back door. And I haven't snugged all my wires back here yet. You can see where I connected it. I cut the man, my flashlight is just giving me trouble today. I cut the end off and put a 2-wire connector there after the fuse. And here's my antenna. The little magnetic antenna that comes with it. I just run it up here and I shove it right there if I really want to increase my range. So, and it, you know, it just closes there in the door. And my dogs are just, hi dogs, say hi. Hi dogs. So how does this work? So if I hit access, you see they're all on. I wired. I'm gonna shut the door before this drives us nuts. So right now, if I try to turn on the radio, it won't turn on. I haven't put the sticker on there yet, but I wired it to this one down at the bottom. So if I turn that on, I can now turn on the radio. All right, and get these both in the way. And I'll try to, when I turn that off, you'll see the light go off down there. It just turns it off. And again, it's wired to accessories, so if I shut the car off, the it turns off and it resets. So if you had something on and you turn off the system, it doesn't turn back on when you turn on the car. Obviously, that makes sense. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, I love that I don't have to modify my vehicle at all. No wires hanging out. Again, I'll fix those wires underneath the seat. And I got room to connect some stuff up. So when I get my more lights, that'll work. So right now it kind of looks like that. And we'll see if that gets annoying up there at all, but right now I'm pretty happy with it. I saw on one of our forum posts, someone posted put it up there in their sunglass holder, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I actually use that, so probably wouldn't work for me. All right, again, Pro Comp, pretty seamless install. The hardest part was getting that grommet off the plates down there, and that's about it.